Hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind And before I say for the first topic, happy Thanksgiving to all. And enjoy that finger-licking, slapping turkey. Oh! Man, it's a blessing, man. We got to see another Thanksgiving. Definitely big, definitely great. I'm in a great mood, family time. I hope everybody's having a good day. But as always, you know we got to get into this stuff. So, for today's first topic, the Ravens have to win out to finish first in the AFC. Look, so I know a lot of you are watching them Thanksgiving games right now. And if you're watching the one Thanksgiving games that's going on right now, we're sticking to tradition of Detroit getting their absolute butts kicked on this foodie day of a holiday. Watching the Lions turn into absolute food. You know, the hunter becomes the hunted. That's what we watched. So, as always, you know, I'm looking at the schedules. I'm looking at it like, yo, I know what the Ravens got, but who can really challenge the Ravens right now for AFC supremacy? Because at the end of the day, we're not in cahoots with the NFC. We care about what we do in the AFC, right? Because we're trying to get the bye, and we're trying to make sure that we can get healthy. Because when you get that bye, you get an extra week to get healthy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there going up, and I'm looking at the Kansas City Chiefs schedule. Let me tell you something right now. Bruh, the Ravens got to win out. We have no wiggle room. Listen to this real quick. The next game on November 26th that the Chiefs play are the Raiders, all right? That's a W. That's a W. Next game, Packers. That's a W. Next game, Bills. W. Next game, Patriots. Come on now. Next game, Raiders again. Hold up. Is that twice? Yes, they play them twice. Bengals. Yo, remember they were talking about Burrowhead? Yeah, you got burrowed. You got straight up buried, right? And you know they're going to beat them. Like, come on now, man. That shouldn't be a hard game for Kansas City at all. You know what I'm saying? And then they finish it off with the Chargers, who they have dominated easily the last 6 or more years. Oh. So I'm sitting there like, bruh. Like, just the other day, y'all were on this. Y'all see me. I'm celebrating. I'm like, we got first place. Chilling. Y'all remember the video? I was like, can you smell what the Ravens are cooking? But now, the smoke is settled. Smoke is cleared. And we can actually see what we have to go up against. And sometimes it's not about who you go against, it's who your opponents get to go against. And the Chiefs have been blessed, like the Patriots before them, of having an absolute cakewalk for their division. Because let's be real, Denver hasn't lived up to the hype. They're starting to get hot now, but they haven't lived up to the hype all the way, you know what I'm saying, since acquiring Russell Wilson, right? And they've been bad before then. So Denver's been whack, Chargers been whack, and I don't even have to talk about the Raiders. Like, let's be real. So they've had a cakewalk for years. Like a cakewalk, like a serious cakewalk. And they are going to probably win out the rest of their schedule. For the Ravens to remain in first place, we got to win out. Because we got a harder schedule. Much harder schedule than that. That's why I'm saying it's like, bro, sometimes it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish we had an easy division, like how the Patriots had an easy division 4 years. The Chiefs had an easy division 4 years. The Packers had an easy division 4 years. Like, remember, like, who the Packers playing? The Bears? Detroit? Yo, check this out. So, we play the Chargers also, right? We play the Rams. I'm expecting us to beat the Rams. That shouldn't be a problem. But then here it goes. We got the Jaguars, 49ers, Dolphins, Steelers. Tell me in what world is that not a by far harder schedule? You know what I mean? So I'm looking at that like, bro, we got no wiggle room. None. Yo, bruh. And Boy, it's very frustrating. It really is, because we don't get it easy. We really don't get it easy, because the Bengals have transformed themselves into a good team, right? They're no cakewalk. Now they are easier because Joe Burrow has went down. But when Joe Burrow is healthy, they're not a cakewalk. Steelers, for us, have never been a cakewalk. And the Browns, since that defense has been humming, is definitely not a cakewalk. Who is in the division for the Chiefs? Who? Who can you literally see? Bro, we have 3 people right now in our division in the playoffs. 1, 2, 3. And it's like, bruh. And no one's surprised. Think about it. Everybody's saying, kudos to the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody had the Bengals, Browns, and the Ravens. I told everyone that the Bengals ain't making it. I said I got the Steelers, I got Browns at second, and I got the Ravens. And that's what it's lining up to be right now. Now, things could change. But I'm saying as of right now, that's what it's lining up to be. And I'm like, bro, that's what we have to deal with. 3 teams coming out of the AFC North. And the crazy thing with the AFC North is we try to kill each other. Like, we're out there talking about some, give me that hit. Body slam. Poking people in the eye. Pop. Captain, this ain't no there's no mercy. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get the type of wiggle room that a Patrick gets or a Brady used to get. You know what I mean? Even when Brady went to the Bucs, that was a relatively easy division. You're not killing yourself just trying to win and make the playoffs. Let's be real. Let's be real. That's why I'm sitting there. I'm like, bro. Now, look, I'm not over, exaggerating anything, because the 49ers are no joke. The 49ers can ball, and they've shown that they can ball. But when we're looking at these teams, and once again, I want to reiterate, I'm not tripping. I'm just speaking what I'm seeing. I'm trying to figure out which one of those games the Chiefs have a chance to lose, because they got to lose one. Look, I'm not worried about the Chargers. I'm not worried about any of these other teams. The team that I'm worried about that could win out or stuff like that, it's the Chiefs. That's the only team I'm worried about taking the first place schedule away from us. What is the Dolphins' schedule? Let me see real quick, because they might have a say at the end too. Let me see the Dolphins' schedule for the rest of the year too. Let me make sure, because the Dolphins, the Jets, that's a win. Commanders, that's a win. Titans, that's a win. The Jets, again, that's a win. They could lose against the Cowboys. We got them week 30, December 31st, and they got the Bills. And they never played good against the Bills. So that's what I'm saying. The Dolphins could lose 2, maybe 3, because they got the Cowboys. The Dolphins could lose out of the next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. They could lose 3. They could lose 3 games. You know what I'm saying? It's very liable, because they don't play well against the Bills. They do not. And then they've already beat us 2 straight years. I took the Ravens to bounce back and beat them this year. And the Cowboys, they've proven is no joke. All the other teams they're facing, come on, the Jets, they're supposed to win that. Titans are supposed to win that. Commanders are supposed to win that. They got the Jets twice. So I'm not too worried about, like I said, them. But the Chiefs, bro, I read it off to you. That's a cupcake. That's a cupcake finish. And I'm worried about it. I really am. I know some people say don't worry and stuff like that. The Ravens will play good and dominant for 3-4 games, then they have a letdown. You know what I mean? So I'm worried about it from that standpoint. So don't look at it like I'm over exaggerating and stuff like that. It's just I'm looking at the rest of this season, and because of the injuries and because of how much injuries are playing a vital role, more than in the past, to all of our opponents, I would rather us be the healthiest team going into the playoffs. I'm just being real. But what do you guys think? Are you guys worried about us trying to get the bye? Or are you one of the Raven fans that be like, no, we don't want the bye, right? We want to be the hunter, not the hunted. We don't need that. Let me know down in the comments, because I know there's a lot of Raven fans that are telling me, why should we worry about that? I'm like, what? Who doesn't want the number 1 seed? Like, we don't. So let me know. Like I said, let me know, because I really want to see, all right? But once again, That's an episode of the Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh, but everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment in all of the comments. And before we go any further, I want to say a big thank you, a big shout out, because we had gotten another donation from a Sydney Armstrong who said, this is for comedic information. Happy to send this to you, bro. Much love. And it was a $40 donation. Sydney said, listen, she cooking. And the turkey ain't the only thing she cooking for today. So shouts to you, Sydney. Look, I'm going to be real. All the love. You know, I know how hard it is to make a buck. I always feel so appreciative of you guys supporting me, this channel, the platform, the vision of what we're trying to build over here for the Wunderkind Show. You know what I mean? So thank you so much. And once again, those funds will try to go to the new camera systems that we're trying to get two. So we're in between, like everyone's talking about the Sonys, but we're kind of looking at the Blackmagics and even the other Canons. So we're trying to go for whichever does the best work, but is the least expensive. So once again, that's what's going on for, but thank you. But if you want to help support the channel, the Patreon is up and available. 3 tiers of content, goodness, waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try, let me know what you think. That's located, once again, like I said before, in the description of every video that we do. And if you want to do what Sydney just did and just drop a Cash App for donations to help with the channel, help out the show, help out with equipment, bottom of the screen, QR codes to a Cash App. Cash App's located in the description of every video that we do, and the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. Once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nitro, signing off, and as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. And as always, happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe and drink responsibly. Yeah.